So this video is about signing a document in Google Docs. So to get started with that, I'll open up a Google document, right? I have a Studio Online agreement. Now this might change. This is one that Rachel had shared with me that we were working on. But this is just an example of a document. And if I look through it, there's a area at the bottom which requires a student signature, right? So how am I going to sign that? I obviously can't use a pen and paper. How can I do this digitally, right? So if I were to just like write in my name here, right? If you haven't figured out by now, this is the voice of David Nellinson of Studio Art and Technology and Design. If I just wrote in my name here, it's not really like a signature, right? That's just typed in. There are cool ways where, like, if I highlight this, I can go up to font and I could change the font to something that looks like a signature, but it's not. It's not a signature. So let's go through the steps to how I could sign this digitally. First is you could see the cursor down there. Like if I have the cursor there, the signature is going to go there. I want the cursor to be right here, right after student signature. So that's step one. I put a cursor where I want the signature to be, step one. Step two, I want to go to insert. So if I look up here, there's insert, and I'm going to insert a drawing, right? So if I go down, I have image, table, there's drawing, and I want to click on new, the plus button for new, right? So I have this area where I can do a drawing. In this case, our drawing is going to be a signature. There's a few tools here, some actions like undo, redo, zoom in, shapes, all this stuff. This is, you could get really involved with Google Drawings, which is something we do in Tech and Design, but we're going to do something simple here from the line area. Now, I'm not going to click line, but there's a scroll down where I can go line, arrow, curve, all these cool tools, but I'm just going down to the scribble tool, which is the closest thing to making a signature, right? It's kind of scribbling. So I'm going to go here, and I know we don't teach cursive in schools anymore, so you could kind of come up with your own. If you don't have a signature you use already, you're going to need a signature. So this is a great opportunity to kind of practice that. And I'm going to kind of like if you go to like an ATM machine or what am I trying to say? Not an ATM machine. Like if you pay for something with your debit card or something at the grocery store, they normally give you a pen that doesn't work that well, and you make something that looks like this. This is my version of David Nellinson, right? And that's a legally binding signature. That's good, right? So maybe I don't like that. Maybe I messed up. So I'll kind of like go back to this selection tool and delete the thing. Go back to my scribble tool, and maybe I'll try. Okay. So there's my signature. And I'm going to press save and close, right? Now it's huge, right? A little bit too big in there, so I might go ahead and select it, right? And I could resize it. Now it's really important when you resize things, especially if you're in a tech and design class, but when you resize things, always go to the corner. See where this cursor turns into like a diagonally looking thing, and that is going to maintain the same proportions when I resize it. Where if I like go like this, like it smushed everything together, it's like a different thing now. So Command Z, or you could go up to here to undo if you do something wrong, right? And I'm going to just kind of like that's good. That's good, right? So I have a signature, right? So I've agreed to all these things in the classroom, which I didn't fully read yet, right? I'll probably read my contracts or classroom agreement, studio online agreement in this case, right? Before I sign them, right? So I'll go ahead, since I share this doc, I'm going to delete my signature. But that is how one would make a signature in Google Docs. Thanks for watching.